So I just wanted to hop on here and share a little bit about a topic that's been coming up recently, and it's about the different components that go into astrological readings. So first of all, of course, there's the rote data, the astronomy, the placements, the psychology of the planets, the psychology of the constellations, and then the combinations of the two and of the many. And then there's another aspect, which is the channeling. Astrologers are essentially channeling information specific to each natal chart. And this is why if there were two people that are twins who were born in the same location, born at the same time, on the same birth date, although they would have virtually the same exact natal chart, their chart readings would be unique and would be different. They would vary because they are two different beings. And so the combinations in the chart, the star combinations, which are the same, would express themselves uniquely and differently per each individual. And this is like the gift of the astrologer through many, many readings. They are able to hone their intuition, their channeling ability to connect with the person and read for that specific person. When I prepare for a reading, I have an intake form that I fill out of their pertinent information, and I get all the rote information down and I look it over. And then when I sit in front of the person, whether it's on Zoom or in person, I then receive the information that is specific for them, that did not come through necessarily all the way when just looking at the rote information. So this is a huge part of astrology, and oftentimes astrologers can be very gifted intuitives and gifted psychics because of this practice that they're constantly doing. And when you're receiving an astrological reading, the less distracted that you are and the more focused that you are, the more containment the reading can have and the more you can get out of it. About a decade ago, I received a reading from a very talented Vedic astrologer, and all of a sudden I had things that I had to do, so I had to get in my car and drive around. I should have just canceled the reading or rescheduled it. Instead, I thought that I could obtain the information, and I ended up not getting very much out of the reading and ended up thinking that the astrologer wasn't very good at what they were doing. Years later, I discovered that they were actually very good, and it was me that was not the best receiver because I was distracted. And this astrologer wasn't able to fully tune into me because I was driving in a vehicle. So when you're receiving astrological readings, do yourselves a favor and block the time out. Be in a quiet area. Try not to be in your car if you can avoid it. But if you are in your car, make sure you're not operating your vehicle, and be in an area that you can give your full attention and awareness, because in that space, you'll get a lot more out of the reading.